The old man sat hunched over a flickering terminal, the glow illuminating the dust motes dancing in the stale air. He was a relic, a living fossil in an age that had forgotten the weight of paper and the scent of ink. His name was Elias, and he was the last librarian. The great digitization had promised an end to clutter and an age of infinite access. Every book, every manuscript, every newspaper ever printed was to be scanned, uploaded, and made available at the touch of a button. For a while, it was a utopia of information, but then came the Great Purge. Files were corrupted, servers crashed, and the delicate dance of data turned into a static roar. The digital library, once boundless, was now a fractured wasteland of broken links and empty files. Elias had been a young man when the purge began. He watched in horror as his colleagues abandoned the physical archives, deeming them obsolete, but he couldn't. He saw the slow decay of the digital world and knew that something had to be preserved, so he stayed. For decades, he lived in the archives, a silent guardian among the endless shelves. His days were a quiet rhythm of dusting spines, repairing frayed pages, and meticulously cataloging the books that remained. He wasn't just a keeper of books, he was a keeper of stories, of histories, of human memory. One day, a young girl with a curious mind and a broken tablet stumbled into the archives. She had heard whispers of a place where stories still lived. Elias, startled by the sight of a visitor, looked up from his work. "What are you looking for, child?" he rasped, his voice a forgotten sound. "A story," she said, her eyes wide with wonder at the rows of books. "My tablet says the old ones are all gone. My grandmother said I should come here." Elias smiled, a slow, gentle thing that creased his face. He led her through the labyrinthine shelves, his hand tracing the titles as they passed. He didn't offer her a terminal or a database. He simply stopped, pulled a worn leather-bound book from a shelf, and placed it in her hands. "This," he said, his voice softer now, "is a story. It has no links to break, no servers to fail. It lives here, in your hands, and as long as someone like you is willing to read, it will never be truly lost." The girl opened the book, the pages a testament to a forgotten time. And as she began to read, a new chapter in the history of the world's stories began.